What up, guys? Your boy, Just King ZA. Welcome back to my channel. And let's discuss, man. Let's discuss about the GNU and latest developments. Yeah, man. Ministers have been chosen, cabinet has been chosen, and yeah, we are officially in gear. We are officially in gear one uh, of this situation. This GNU. This multi-party government. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. The ANC, along with the other parties, will be challenged or at least tested in this new government for performance. Performance will be the KPI, the key performance indicator. Do you understand? So, it's no more a situation of people having to, showcase how many friends they have, how many. It's no longer about who you know. You know how they used to tell you in the 2010s. It's not about who you know. It's about who you know. Those type of things. That's how criminalistic people, not all, but some criminalistic people who are lazy, don't want to work and just want shortcuts in life. That's what they talk about. That's what they say. Now it's all about merit. My favorite thing. My favorite thing, merit. This new government will be about merit. You know what I'm saying? The who you know situation leads us to what the ANC was in the past 30 years or at least 20 years. That's the thing. Everyone becomes chilled. They know. I know the CEO is my brother or my cousin or my aunt. So they don't work. They just take money. They find ways to milk the money. They milk the money out of NSFAS. They milk the money out of whatever because they have created a cabal of people they know, and now they discuss these things, how we're gonna milk. Do you understand? So that type of environment is not an environment that we're gonna be in right now. Even if you wanted that environment, it's not an environment that you can have. I'm sorry, can't have that environment. Now why am I even sorry? Can't be sorry to criminals and Kabbalistic people, who don't want to work for their country, who don't want to do beautiful things for their country, don't want to improve infrastructure, don't want to maintain infrastructure, who will take a cent out of their millions just to fix a road that will just get messed up within the next month or two. You know what I'm saying? So everyone here will be tested. All lazy people will fall by the wayside. You know what I'm saying? All the lazy people will fall by the wayside because they will not be able to keep up to the pace. You know what I'm saying? All these parties will be trying to prove themselves, and which leaves the ANC in such a place where they rather adapt or die. They either they will adapt or will not adapt. So they need to, it's not even a need. It's a matter of survival. It's a matter of survival. The ANC, this is its last chance. It got 40% this time. Next time, its numbers will be about 20%. Realistically speaking, they dropped by 17% this time, if I'm not mistaken. So it's easy for them to drop by another 20%. You know what I'm saying? Which would leave them at, let me see, below 20. They can get 15%. They can have 14% like MK. Literally, they drop by 17%, almost 20%. They can drop by another 20% in the next election. And that will be the end of the ANC. So this party that people love so much, or those people who are in it love so much, will be really, really, really tested. You know what I'm saying? So They will be tested. It's not even a test, man. It's you out. You are out already. Like, it's done. There's nothing that you can do, nothing that you can say. The ANC is not even keeping up the pace. It must run. It must cover all the things that it did not cover during the past 20 years, within 5 years. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be a really, really hectic situation. So the ANC really, really is in trouble, to be honest with you. They're in trouble, and yeah, man. Let's just hope that, MK and EFF also will be, the ANC will be facing the people that they placed in government and the opposition. The Progressive Caucus. Is it caucus? Caucus, yeah. The Progressive Caucus. They will be facing that. Literally, all windows are open. All windows are open. Now the ANC is in a glass house. You know what I'm saying? Everyone can see, and I don't mean that in a good way. Yeah. They've been in a good way, glass house, but now they're in a glass house where everyone can see what's happening inside the house. Everyone can see everything. It's the Truman Show. Everyone can see. Everyone is literally nitpicking. No one trusts them. It's amazing. Like, no one can love you if they don't trust you. Love and trust are synonymous. They work together. You can't have one without the other. So the people don't trust the ANC, meaning that they don't love the ANC. So within a democracy, not being loved, it's a game changer. You know what I'm saying? It's a game changer. It's something that makes you to be, your days are numbered when it comes to politics, when it comes to majority power. The people's love is what keeps you where you are. The people's love is what makes you gain majority, makes you gain power. But when people fail to do so, when they no longer trust you, then there's no love. So the DA now is within, UDM, all these parties that joined the GNU are within. And they will be trying by all means to outperform the ANC. And they will outperform the ANC. Because what is there to outperform? There's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they will outperform the ANC, and they will come with, so much innovation, so much work, so much, so many things. And then they will say that, look, we outperformed the ANC here and there. We did this. They will use it. Even in Parliament, they will use it in their next campaigns. They will make a huge campaign to say, oh, look at what we've done. Look at the structures that we've built. Look at this, look at that, look at this, look at that. And the ANC will have to run on a treadmill that's moving at 200 watt per hour or 500 watt per hour. You have to run quick, and it means that now you have to showcase your competency, which most people don't have the competency. They will have to show their competency. It's a must now. So one thing I can tell you is that God is real. God is real. If this doesn't show you that God is real, you will never know that God is real. God is real, and He's within the politics. He's within the politics. He's within the way the world is governed. Yes, He allows the devil to do his things and whatever, but He is ultimately in control to ensure which direction is everything going to go in there. Is it for my will? And you can see, God cannot allow His servants, His anointed ones, His new generation anointed ones to be oppressed by the previous anointed ones. Those guys were anointed to fight the apartheid government, to do all these things. But they forget that each generation has new anointed people. And these people are just sitting. Some are doing nyaupe, some are doing drugs, some are because of depression, because of not seeing any future. Some are hanging themselves, some are committing things like those. Some are just doing, they're not living within their potential and what God created them for. God created them for something. He created them to be the best version of themselves. And now they're aging, they're growing up, and they don't have opportunity to prove themselves. And those people who are holding on to those things, the positions and all, they're getting old. They're very old. They're turning 80. They're turning 70. They're so old. They're just holding on to something that they can't handle. They can't control in the future. Youth must enter. Youth must enter these positions. Youth must, the youth, that's why it's called the youth. The youth is here to work. The youth is here to sustain the country, to build, to create the next generation. How can they create the next generation when they're poor? They must raise their children in poverty when they are qualified. No, guys. These people don't understand the seriousity of what they are doing. They don't understand how serious this is. People cannot be poor when they went to school. No ways. These people are professionals. They worked to be for professionals. And professionals cannot be poor. Professionals cannot be out of work. Professionals need to work. They need to interchange the positions. They need to do this and that and contribute. You know what I'm saying? So, children went to school. Now they must get what they're supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why you see God is real. God said, no, I'm going to have your seats. I'm going to bring you all the way down. You're going to have to now get off your high horse and come and talk to the people. And tell us what is it that you are doing actually. And not by by force, to say, hey, I gave you this much power, let me have it by 20%, 17%. I'm going to give it to the people that you say are not the ones. You left me no choice. Because God is about the advancement of the world. We cannot go back. If you move, if you read the book, The Game of Life and How to Play it, is it that one? I think it's that one, or The Science of Getting Rich. The Science of Getting Rich. Between the two, I believe it's The Science of Getting Rich. They tell you that competition, will lead you to becoming a dinosaur. You will become a dinosaur if you move off of competition, meaning that you will cease to exist. You will cease to exist. You will not be in the market. You will not be allowed in the market. You will not be able to function, in the way that you're supposed to function. You won't have the progress. You will be outdated if you move off competition. You need to move off of purpose and having a purpose in life. And purpose is all about the next generation. It's about serving and ensuring that there's a continuity, there's a mentorship that you give to the next generation, to the next people who are in line, to groom the next ones. That is what it's about. But now if you're competitive against the next ones, you will not be here. You will be redundant and outdated, and you will be removed from your position. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, it's your boy Just King ZA. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.